Hello and welcome to Hamrok Live. I think that's the name we're going to go with for now. I know in the channel update video over the weekend, I had some doubts about the name, but I think it's just pretty much where we're at now. So we're gonna call it that for the time being. Today we're going to work on the Heroes Forge and the Mercenaries and the Partisan here. Now the Mercenaries are pretty easy. Like it's literally go kill a bunch of these things here, and I think we can get them all at the same time. And they spawn like right down there. Now there's only two Partisan quests. The first one is kind of a lengthy, and I can't remember the second one. So here we go. I already got the quest on everybody else, so we can go ahead and just go ahead and get started here. Let's grab that. Hero Forge, Defiant Gear. You know, this is just like where all the stuff gets made in the world, you know, of Norrath. And then there we go, raw materials. So we're gonna go collect some materials to make, I guess, some Defiant armor. So we need to obtain some Orchidium, Glittering, and Luminez. So if we look at the map here, you can kind of see that they're all in this little cave over here. So that's where we're going to go. Now, they're all ground spawns, and so it might take a little while. Let's see here. Candle, or Candid, Elmire, Emmerich. I don't think those are actually names. It does not look like it. All right, so we can go ahead and get down here, and let's get the mercenary quests. Invis. And then we just pop down here. And then right over here. So this is where the mission takes place when you do the mission. I cannot box that mission, but it is something. Maybe I can get somebody, people from the guild. We'll do it together on a video one day. All right, everybody's here. I think we can just say all three to this guy. There we go. So that worked. So he gives us kill the warriors, kill the wizards, kill the berserkers. Easy enough. Just make sure everybody's got that. Now you'll notice I dropped the paladin. He is 115. I got him over the weekend. 115, and he is he's good. Like I do Zalandikar every morning for him, so we can get a little bit more gear. And yeah. Hey, Painted Dragon, how you doing this morning? How are you? But the paladin is effectively done, so we just gotta get him more gear. I took him to Frontier Mountains to test him out against Sarnak there while trying to level up a persona, and worked pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably ready to go. I want to try him in Great Divide. That is kind of like that was my goal. Is to be able to kill in Great Divide and get like 3% per kill versus 1.5 to 2%. So that's kind of where I'm pushing it. All right, so let's see here. Let's look at this. There's one right up here. Is it this? It is that. What is that one? All right, so let's break follow on these guys and just run this guy through. As far as I can tell, there is no named up, so we're not gonna get randomly ganked here. All right, so that's good. Good Painted Dragon. I in my head I keep thinking Malthrax. it's kind of hard to keep it that way. All right, now we need one more of the other kind, which is right down here. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. No, luckily we can just click on them and we're not gonna mess anything up here. There it is. All right, now we need to deliver. So I'm just gonna park him right here and grab the next character and run them through. And we'll kind of just do this. That was like the wrong way, but there is one right here at the entrance to the cave. And then we'll get them all out of here and turn this in. I should have shrunk them before I came in here, but I think it'll be fine. There's a name that I believe spawns in here. I was running around one day and he actually was up. Killed like 2 of my characters before I realized what was going on. There it is. No, that's not it. All right, we're waiting on that one for him. I don't know if there's another spawn point for those somewhere. These are kind of long spawns, in all honesty. All right, got that one. Let's form a queue down here, I guess. There we go, and just wait in line. But I'm digging the mage. I've gotten her up to about 600k DPS, considering she is still in heroic gear, and I did buy some spells. The 115 spells, so kind of excited there. I'm kind of hoping to get her DPS up a little bit, but once I get her to 125, she is gonna go the way of the paladin until the expansion comes out, as I do not need to run around with her, because she is solely for colliering through the new expansion. Oh, and somehow you got all of them, so you're done. All right, now to the bard here. I think we can pretty much just go in this room. There's one. Should be another one like right here. I don't know, looks like we got them all actually. So we're good there. Bard speed wore off. I might have to kill that guy right there. Alright, so still no respawn. Let's pop down here, I guess. That was right. Can we get out of this hole? And it looks like just the shaman's left here, so there's one in that corner over there. Excellent. So everybody has deliver. And we're good to go. All right, let's get everybody out of this terrible cave. There we go. So I was running through Western Waste this morning to go kill Zelandikar, and I was having so many issues with autofollow. It was so weird. Not even follow me halfway across the map before stopping. I'd never had that happen before. What? Oh my god, it's a dead end. I didn't know that. Is it really a dead end, or is this a ladder? Let's see here. I've never actually gone out this way. Yeah, it's just a ladder. Perfect. Alright, so you know what a ladder means, right? It means we move the mage, and we just make this simplified. Right there. Invis, and let's go ahead and shrink them up while we are uninvis. And there we go. And back over here to the beginning. So this will be pretty quick this way. Now we're gonna have to come back out. I think we have to kill some birds and stuff like that too. This quest just has a lot of busy work in it. All right, through there, but it should be fast. Then we'll go to the whatever the next zone is we need. I think it's the moors or something like that. So we'll knock that one out as soon as we can. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Save myself a lot of headache and just run one character up the stairs here. Just a nightmare. Nightmare trying to get up this otherwise, right? All the twists and turns. Alright, let's summon everybody. We're going to put a campfire down right here. Destroy that one. Excellent. Now we need to deliver these items. And there we go. Speak to her. Items. Items. There we go. Now we need some berries and a feather quill. Alright, so let's turn all this junk in. I was able to kill a few names in the inn. I got a few pieces of armor for extra life to hand out to people when we start doing some leveling and stuff. All right, so that's that one. Try to get all your characters to 95 by then. That's going to be the best route there. So items, and I don't think I said items with this guy. And hopefully, maybe after the stream I should be able to help some people level, because I'm trying to level the persona, so it's, you know, I'll have empty slots. I was running around with a mercenary healer yesterday just for testing, and I sure as hell didn't need it on the paladin, so it's definitely another free slot in that group. So that'll be nice. I'm gonna try Great Divide. If I can kill Great Divide, Goliath Forge Frog. All right, that sounds like a name, doesn't it? Let's see here. There's another group in the zone, so I guess someone is probably fighting that item. There we go. All right, you're good. Alright, Hamrok's good, Voxel's good, Pyre, Diva, Katka, and you. Alright, perfect. Now we have a campfire up here, so we don't have to run all the way back through this multiple times, but that's good. Alright, let's grab you, and we need Pyre berries, which are right down here, and then we need Phoenix quivers, which are quills, which not 100% sure. I think they're somewhere in this area too. Let's get back down here. Can I just jump down? And then everybody's with me. And I have a DPS mercenary up right now. I feel like it's probably like the best choice. Alright, so it should be like right around here. 100% sure what I'm looking for. I don't remember this quest. It's like right around here. Is it? Oh yeah, I think it's these, right? There we go. Alright, we got it on you. Let's go down to this next one. It's so hard to... Alright, somebody was not this, but we need these for the mercenary anyway, so... We'll just kill them as we go. Easy enough, right? I mean, we just melt this stuff in all honesty. Like, like I'm almost full uprising, right? Like I'm only missing is this, yeah, I'm missing an earring, and that's it. Like, and I have the tier 2 offhand, but for the most part it's like all uprising except the belt, earring and belt. And that is because I don't have a tinkerer yet. But Hamrok is going to become a gnome rogue very soon, I think. In fact, let me check here. Yeah, he's got a heroic 100, so he's going to be one very soon. Probably do that because Voxel has a Shadow Knight on him, so I'm going to kind of do a tank swap for a little leveling there, and then the idea is that I can be able to switch them between any of them at any time to play whatever I want to play. Let's just keep killing these while we're doing this. But Voxel's also a bard, so it's going to get a little confusing here in a little bit, for sure. Since it's I'm kind of going to do all the classes, all the dex classes on Voxel for sure. And Shadow Knight is, in my opinion, a dex class, so it works out pretty well for that. Like I do agility on the warrior. I did agility on my paladin on FV, and I'm not unhappy with it. So I think Hamrok will probably be a paladin, though he does have a 100 Shadow Knight, but that's for power leveling. I'll probably actually level up a paladin on Hamrok. I really enjoy the class. It's very good, and it makes a really good class for power leveling undead, where you know, farm up crystals and stuff. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was farming crystals. I was having a fun time, and I was like, man, if I was a paladin, I'd kill these even faster. And so it might be beneficial to have a paladin persona just lying around on this guy, since the other one's not going to level up beyond 115. So I got plans. I got a lot of things I want to do with these characters and stuff. I don't even know where to put points at anymore. We're like getting to that, not the end, because we're still missing like I think 10,000 AAs on this guy. But we're getting there, right? We're definitely getting to the end. The bard is running out of things, so. Alright, where is that? Berries right over here. Just kind of randomly killing mobs for the mercenary while we look for these berries. Let me double check here. I have this obsession, I think I mentioned it before, where I like to spend my AA points as soon as I possibly can. And, you know, it's probably not the best strategy in most cases, but I can't stand having AAs because I'll forget all about them, right? And oh, you can spend a point there. Yeah, like doesn't matter, right? Like as long as you're not wasting them on trade skill stuff when you don't need to yet. But definitely, it's just gotta spend them. I don't know what it is about it to me. And I was running around without my monk the other day, and I could definitely feel the DPS loss, and it was kind of sad. I was like, oh man, this is a little slow, but at the end of the day, it wasn't too bad. The warrior does a lot of damage, and so it's not a huge loss, but when you're rolling with like 5 million DPS and you drop down to 4, it's a little bit of a difference. I think I saw some right here. There they are. And I think we need one more here. So let's double back here. All right, let's kill these guys. Vecna, I forgot how fun the Shadow Knight was, so have a blast here. Nice. Nice, Vecna. Oh, there we go. Back to this one. All right, we have 69. I was working on something. Yeah, Crippling Fury. That's what it's 70 AA. So we're waiting on that one. This increases our damage slightly every hit. I mean, we're doing 1.2 million. And I'm not even trying. Like, I'm just like turning on attack and hanging out. Let's see here. Has everybody got berries now? All right, so the bard needs berries. Should be some berries like right here. Guess we already got that one. Let's go down. Oh, the naked mage died. All right, that's fine. I'll res her up. Gotta pay attention, you know. But I don't really run with buffs on them. These guys really, it's whatever they got is what they got, and it's been an interesting way to play since I've been playing with full raid buffs pretty much for the last 2-3 years with all my characters on FV, and just going with what I got is made me a little bit more resourceful, I think. And you know, one day I'll have enough characters to fill all the buffs, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Come on. I need to go get one of those staffs from Old Man Mackenzie for this character. Lets you cast a level 90 res in combat. Let's roll greed on that so we don't have to look at that anymore. All right. Let's see. We don't even have the right spell memorized. Hey, good morning, Josh. How you doing? There we go. Gather potency, that's the right one. And then shrink companion. Come on. There we go. Let's do Ketka focus. And then Thaumaturge's Unity. And that's it. I don't think I have any other buffs. Nothing else I can provide to the service of the... Well, I could drop them. Here, let me do that real quick, actually. Now that I think about it. Here, let's just switch to you. There we go. Now, while we're playing, I don't have to really pay attention about healing these other characters, because I just kind of get lost in the moment here. Let's get that back on. Let's do burnout. Get our pet haste on. Let's see here. You guys have all your auras and stuff while we're waiting for this. Ice flame. Yeah, I think we're good there. All right, so let's get that. We'll just leave the healer merc up for now because I don't pay attention. It's like when you're thinking about conversation and then trying to focus on the game. I don't know, for me it gets a little hard at times. And whoa, that sun. Where's that coming from? Oh, camera's reverse. I just noticed that. Just noticed that it's reversed. That's funny. Let's see here. And then the aura, and we're good to go. Now, I do have a 93 enchanter I'm leveling up, so I can make sure these guys always have clarity, because that's a pretty big buff. In all honesty, that is a buff I like to have, especially on the lower level ones where you're just like, you stay full mana all the time when you have clarity. So, all right, we still need one pyre berry for the bard. Let's do that. Let's go right here. Kill this guy. Should be one right around here. We should be able to knock this out. Why are you turned around, bard? I don't even know what you're doing. Oh, we need berserkers. Now we got to remember that the mage died, so we'll have to make sure. No, she's good. Never mind. I don't have to think. Don't even have to think about that. Or are these damn berries? Ah, there's some right there. Perfect. All right, there's 7 people in the zone. So I think if that spawns again, we can probably snag it. Now, where do the wizards spawn? Up there. So let's go knock that out real quick. Guess we need Viz if we're going to start moving around large distances. Is anybody else excited for Extra Life next week? I know I am. I've been working on setting things up for the last 2 weeks from like nothing. Like, I know my monk is already leveled, but for the most part, from nothing. And it has been a wild ride of just pure unadulterated fun getting to where we are today. There we go. Alright, I don't like that. Oh. I'm not familiar with Extra Life stuff, so I know the charity, but not what it means in game. So, there's a charity, right? You know, they take in donations, and then based on the amount of donations they take in, they will do in-game buffs. And let me see if I can pull this up real quick, because I don't want to fuck this up. Right, Extra Life Game Day. Invis. There we go. Alright. Now they shouldn't die from just absolute randomness. Alright, so Extra Day Life Game Day is coming. And if we go here to the guide, I'll probably do a video about this later, since it's getting closer. But where is it at here? It's the incentives one. Really? Really? There's an incentives post. I'm not totally mistaken, am I? Maybe it's on here. It's here. Oh, wait, all right. Yeah, you donate, you get codes, and then for some reason you can't see that anymore. All right, here we go. Here's the incentives. So if you donate as an individual, you'll get, depending on the amounts you donate, I think they're probably down below, you'll get this familiar, you'll get some sunglasses, you'll get a mount, you'll get this awesome looking Valkyrie illusion, and I think I have that, and I'll show what it looks like here in a minute. And then you can get gold sunglasses. There's some more incentives for Everquest too, and they're not showing everything. Where news? I swear this content management site does not seem to show what I want to see right now. There we go. Here they are. Finally, 3 pages down. This was posted in July. That's why I didn't see it. All right, so if they get funding, right? So based on the funding is based on the rewards. So if we go back here to the page, they're currently at $73,000 donated. So the current bonuses will be this right here. If they don't get any more money, obviously they're going to get more money by then to the charity, but 200% experience bonus, right? So you're going to get a lot of experience, and depending on what server you're on, you could get even more experience because they have different modifiers. And then 175% extra chance for rares, 125% extra loot, 80% extra coin, 100% or 80% extra alternate currency, and 100% faster collection spawn. So those little shinies on the ground, they'll spawn even faster. Now 70 is kind of where it caps out for the experience. We're not going to get more than 200% experience, but all the other things seem to keep going up. Right here, all the way up to this 100% evolving experience starts at 85,000. So definitely a crazy time of year when that starts. So if it's in your means to donate to their charity, you can find it on the everquest.com website to do that. But they would definitely appreciate that. And it goes to a good cause from everything I can possibly see about it. So it's definitely a worthwhile thing. All right, we're looking for wizards because I'm looking for wizards. They're right here. It's literally right next door. All right. But I'll probably do a video on everything and talk about things to prep for next week and stuff like that. I've been too busy actually playing the game to actually make standalone videos. I've got the fear of missing out on everything. It's truly where I'm at right now. Grinding as absolute much as I can. Let's grab a kick. You have 185. What have I not done on you? Dragon's Balance sounds. No, let's do Synergy. I think that's probably the one. Doesn't matter, does it? Alright, should be some more wizards right over here. And we need the birds. They spawn on one of the mountains, so we'll find those here in a second. Ah, damn it, that's a warrior. But 200% experience. I leveled so many characters last year. You pretty much just go and just sit there and level them up. It's kind of like my focus on getting characters to level 95 is so they can group with me, and I don't have to worry about anything else. And getting this character strong enough that he can just pretty much solo things with a healer. I tested healing myself with a 100 paladin, and I was able to complete just about everything in Gilded Spire with 100 paladin healing me, so I can do it without mercenaries if I need to. So I've been testing things. You know, I don't like inviting people to groups if I can't do something, because it's just disappointing, right? And I want to make sure it's good to go. All right, what are we at here? One more of these? I think we're good. But my goal is to simplify my group down to 3 for when I'm going to group with other people, so that there's a little less, you know, conflict. I'm trying to get people into the group, and then I can fall down all the way to 1 on like almost any of these characters, depending on this situation. All right, now we need to find these birds. I thought they were up there, but that looks like a zone wall. I think it's this one over here. Yeah, that one looks like more of a mountain range. Hopefully you're all in Viz, because I don't really feel like rezzing you again. And we lost somebody somewhere. That's another reason why I like the mage. I can just fix my problems. Somewhere around here is the path up to this damn thing. Rock guys. I think we need to go further. Rockborn. Summit Guardian. Alright, maybe we're not in the right location. I don't remember these guys at all. Oh, they're there. Never mind. How is my autofollow so good? I have everybody's 60 FPS. Every single window is 60 FPS. And that is the secret to good autofollow. Which I guess requires, you know, a lot of CPU power and a lot of GPU power, so there's a lot to that. Voxel, Soldatna, Getka, and I'm missing one, so hopefully we get it on this one right here. Oh my god, really? And I would argue to say that it is not that great a lot of follow. I literally just lost one of them. Like literally, kind of funny. But I trust it enough, so I kind of know when they're gonna break and when they're not. That's one of the reasons I like the mage. All right, we need to leader you, and we can send that one to Hamrok. And I don't know why I just want to kill this thing here. He's like a bird holding a sword. I don't know why. That was so cool looking. All right, so deliver. Excellent. Now, how do we want to deliver this? Yeah, like what is that Dark Souls sword or wolf with the sword? That's really cool. Can't remember the name of it, but definitely it's a very cool image to see. All right, let's do this. Let's campfire you. Let's call a hero everybody else, because don't feel like running all the way here. We'll do Silo's kick, and you're good. Let's see here. That and that. All right, hail her again. Oops. Oh god, this thing. I remember this quest now. I did this quest at like 119. I think it was 119. Maybe it was 110 or 111 when Lorian's song first came out. And I had made a character on Dranella, in fact, the server. And I got this quest, but this hoop was not clickable at 110. It was clickable at 120. And oh my god, it was a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what. Because I had to like wait all the way until I was pretty much done with this to get that final boost of experience to finish this expansion. It was painful. But luckily they changed how all the experience worked shortly after that and made it so experience worked a lot better. I guess it's now you can actually level without doing quests, so it's a much better experience for someone like me who does not like repeating the quests over and over again unless I absolutely have to, as per right now, to finish the evolving stuff with these guys. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. I guess I'll get a mount at the end of this, so I think that'll upgrade their mount. No, they already got the outer brood mount, so that won't upgrade that at all. And let's get hoops, and okay. Now this is where it's going to get a little tedious because we can't kill these things, but we got to get them low enough to be able to do that. But it shouldn't be too hard. It's only 3 of them. And I might be able to double dip with some of these guys, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's go back down. And let's just drop down right here. Oh, there was one right here. Yeah, there he is. All right, let's grab this guy. Now I'm gonna put this right here. Can I click the same one? No. All right, that works. So we just need to just do a few of these now, which is not bad, right? We could have probably waited to do the mercenary stuff until the end, but it's honestly not that bad. So it's like, click it now. And I believe you can feign death these off, right? If I remember correctly. Because that's how I did it with my necromancer. I cast it and then I ran away. Because I wasn't able to kill them at the time. Solo. So doing this will reset the spawns for this anyway. So it works that way. Pretty well. We're getting like an AA per kill. So, I mean, not terrible. All right. Return the hoops. We're done with that on him. Agreed that. Or not actually need that. And then we're going to put this on your bar somewhere. And we'll just go by one. So that's not too bad, right? It's only 20. 20 mobs. Nope. Come on. There you go. And they don't do a lot of damage, so it's pretty good. 18 mobs, not 20. I was thinking it was 4 for some reason. And then we did get a huge chunk of experience, so we should be capped out. Yeah, we're capped out on 125 on most of them, which is one of the things that you want to get done during Extra Life is to cap out 125. So in December, when the new expansion drops, wham bam, thank you ma'am, you kill one thing and you are 126. So that will that'll be kind of nice to do. All right, let's click that one. Definitely. All right, got another one here. Go ahead and pull him. Yeah, definitely. If you want to use a heroic boost on a character, that's definitely a quick way to get to level. I'm not. I think Blarp is gonna do another low level power level too, so that is also a consideration. He's mentioned it a few times, but I think we're trying to get everybody to 95, so I'm not 100% sure what his plan is for that, but I might be able to do it. I see. I'm not. I don't like when Bart power levels. He pulls the entire zone low levels, and I just don't have the attention span to pull that many mobs. So I do a lot of this solo pulling, kind of like what I'm doing right now, where I just kill like 1 or 2 mobs at a time without even thinking about it. Just because like I just don't have the attention span to do it otherwise. I got you. Right. But like he'll pull all of Wall Slaughter, all of Dranic Scar in like a single pull and then kill it all. And take 0 damage with his power leveling setup he has. It's pretty impressive when you see it. But I'm hoping to help people from the 85 to 95 range with my Paladin. I feel like that's going to be a nice range to help in, because that covers both the that covers the heroic 85 plus any of the leveling that didn't get fully finished up until that point. So we'll see. Everything's all promises and nonsense without any delivery yet, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get you clicked. And we're almost there. Agreed. Getting some collectibles I did not have before, so that's nice. I definitely could have let the overlap. Probably could have gotten the mercenaries again for doing this. Like, I don't know. I don't like repeating mercenaries over and over again. It gets really boring. But I literally had to do that for oh my god. I clicked it, it didn't go, and let's get this one over here. All right, I got 2 of them. Perfect. Area taunt. Alright, so. Luckily, oh my god, stop casting Gather Potency, jeez. It gets a little old. Alright. Alright, let's get that out of my bar. I don't know why I put it there. I think it was, she was low level and she was having mana issues, and I was just like, I'm not gonna look at her screen, I'll just put it there and let it get auto spammed. keep going. And of course, you stop following. One more. There. Excellent. All right, so let's look here. Almost done with this. We need 3 more. And we're done. Just how important poisons are for the rogue. Yeah. There is the vendor in Plane of Knowledge, right? That sells like some vendor poisons if you don't want to spend your time working on the skill right away. But definitely poisons are so much damage on the rogue. It's insane. Let's see here. You made it to level 20 before trying them. I think level 15 is the lowest I think you can do them. Maybe it's level 20, so I don't think you missed out on much, but at least the vendor ones. Because I don't do... I'm too lazy to do poison crafting at low levels. Yeah, it's either 15 or 20. I don't think you can get them at 10. And then you can do poison making beforehand, but I don't think there is much to do early on. And especially the vendor ones are just... They're so out of era for like the level you can buy them. It's kind of crazy. Like they're like 200, 300 skill poisons kind of thing versus, you know, the level, you know, your low level stuff. So definitely it's a different experience there. All right, now we got them all. But I did a rogue 1 to 70 on FV before I kind of lost interest and did something else. But definitely it's a strong class. All right, cannot do that yet, so let's do this. And let's just run you there, because I'm not going to be able to run them up that ramp, so might as well just do it this way. But rogues are such high DPS. They're a lovely class to add to a group. Very nice. And all right, so everybody's here. Get up here. Oh, you're playing, but not on P99. Sad face. I mean, I can do all the content on P99 and with one character. I mean, there's no real point in playing there for me because I like the new content. All right, so I mean, just don't see the point. Give and oh wait. Oh, that's all we needed to do. Never mind. All right, turn this one in. There we go. Yeah, Shadow Knight is a fantastic class. They are very fun to play. There we go. I think we're gonna have to spin some AAs real quick. All right, now we got that one done. So the next quest is from this book. You just click the book and you get the quest. All right. Now, I believe this one is trivial. This one, if I'm not mistaken, is like literally just run around and do some stuff. So I think we'll have this one done pretty quick. If I remember correctly. Come on. I clicked it right on 2 other characters, but this one is not. There we go. All right. Shaman. Come on. You stupid book. There we go. Hey, New York, a tyrant hunter. How are you doing today? And then right there. Still not gonna get it on the first shot anymore. I think the hitbox of the character is in the way. All right, so we need to ask her about that. Now, what is the code for that one? That is Emberclaw Sisters gift. All right, that's the word we want. That is not the word we want. Oh, we just need a hailer. All right. Questions, journal, entries. Told you to drop the subject. She gets all pissy. And she tells us to leave her little world. So we're going to click back there. And we just repeat that. So questions, world, entries, drop. There we go. Back here. Hail, questions, journal, entries, drop. Hail, questions, journal, entries, drop. There we go. And one more. Who do we go talk to now? I think the guy in the end, so that'll be quick. So questions, journal, entries, drop. And through here. Now, let's take the mage. Return to the Lorien Inn. We're just going to call a hero, everybody over here. Save us some time. And by the time I get to the inn, there we go. Call a hero. Everybody should be in the zone. And then we can go over here to Thormir. Actually, where's Thormir? He's over here. Hail him. Curious. Change. Gone. And it gives us a box. And then we need to go and do some busy work. I'm just gonna run through this all real quick here. All right, so we'll see. Cookies. Hail something. I used to have this memorized because I used to repeat this one on cooldown to get experience for my necromancer. All right, we need to go to the garden, and then we need to talk to Thormo Greyleaf. He's upstairs. Let go. All right, we get a flower, and then we come down here. And then where's the front door? And we go outside here. And then somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, there's a page. Oh, there it is right there. Yoink. And good. Now we take those items, find the fourth bag there, open that up, and then we're do writings, a cookie, and this flower. Combine those up, and voila, we're done. Now we can run all the way back over here. And we're going to set the mage there. Now, let's do that again. So let's hail you. Curious, changed, gone. And then we're going to hail this one. Something, one, wrote. All right, and then over here, cookies. All right, we don't even have to like type it out. We can just hail them and they'll tell us the secret word here. And then run down here. And then hail him, let go. Perfect. And then right back over here. I think it was this one. Get the crate. All right. 2 down. Who's next? So we go to Thornamere. Ale. Curious. Changed. Gone. Something. No. One. Wrote. And then back over here to the cookies. And then up top to our good friend, the raid guy. Right over this way. And now we go grab the book over here. Excellent. Now, one more. All right, so we start over here. I don't know why I get such frame rate issues in this little area, but it's life, I guess. And then right here, something. Oh, wait, let's just skip this. Wrote. Okay, I got it all memorized now. So I think I used to have a hotkey to just like you just select the people and hit the button and it says whatever words are needed for moving this along. All right, find the writings and then we'll combine all this stuff up at the door over there when everybody's done. So that's the tedious part, and then we'll click in each one. All right, you're good. One more. All right, let's do Ogre Illusion here. Ale, that guy, curious, changed, gone. And then we're wrote. And then cookies. And up here, I think this one was let go, right? Excellent. Where does this stairs go? Oh, it just stairs takes the same spot. Perfect. I didn't even know that. Awesome. That's an optimization right there. Too bad it was the last one. All right, grab this one and we're good there. Let's call it hero. Get us all to the door. Now I already made your box, so you can go right on in. So if we do it this way, drop that there, then we can just drop cookie, book, like that, right? And then they're already in the thing. Click combine, drop that there. Who's this? You can click over. So we put the box there, and then we click this, like so. Cookie, flower, book, combine, like that. Same process. Son of a bitch. Click the door somehow. Figure you out here in a minute. All right, so same process. Flower, book, and cookie. Click, combine. There we go. Hand her this gift. And there we go. We are now partisan of the Heroes Forge. And so we're done with this zone. Let's get out of here. Go there. Now you didn't finish it, so let's do that real quick. Turn that into her. Bunch of AAs from that. Go and click you through. And then there's another quest you can do in this zone. It's a ring quest. It gives you a ring that can summon you to another player. So you link two players together, and you can summon to them through. I think it's through zones, right? Like I can be in any zone. I've never actually finished it because I'm lazy, but I hear it is a fantastic item. I'll probably do it at some point, but it involves like evolving something and like a whole bunch of work that I don't really want to do for these characters right now. So there we go, 194 AA on her. We're gonna do some AA spending here in just a moment. So, and finally, everybody's the partisan of Heroes Forge now. Excellent. All right, so we have 101 on you. We want, did we finish? I guess we finished that one we were working on. Let's see here. Powered Ingenuity. Increases our damage. Killing Spree. I feel like this is low-key the most powerful one we have, in all honesty. Let's do... Let's take that Ambi and Burst of Power. That'll give us a little bit more. Right there. And what do we got over here on this guy? Let's take... I guess we finished Synergy last time. Crystal Palm. Let's do... I saw such a hard choice. Crane stance, I guess. Let's see here. Let's get you run speed and then can purchase host of elements. Is the choice there. And then mercenary, we're gonna want improved spell resistance and whatever healing we can get. All right, so we'll run you up here, and I'm gonna check what the next zone is, but we'll go to whatever that next one is. I think it's the Moors. No, Uncupped Woods is the one I think we need, so let's do that one. Let's see, hide filter, unkept woods is number 4. All right, let's just call here everybody up here. And I don't need that. So let's go with kick, I guess. And let's get rallying call just to kind of wrap those up. And we have 194 on the shaman. I feel like I should take one of these focuses because this is where like the majority of her AAs are missing right here. But I mean, these we're not gonna. We don't do a lot of this, so it's not really a big deal. Gift is like the only one we're really casting a lot of besides curse, which is the 2 dots. So that's blood. It's reef crawler blood right there. That's one there, but with the change to AAs, we still get a little bit. Oh, we're taking this one. We're going to take the extra spell slot. That is the choice for today. And we'll put something there later. I haven't decided what. All right, let's make sure this is the right zone. So we got that one done. We got that one done. So we are on unkempt woods. So this should be easy. All right, so that is a door 4, right? Door 4. All right, let's get everybody over here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a relatively easy one. Especially now with the amount of gear we have, we're just not going to have any issues with this one. Because these guys are about as hard as those things we just fought in the other zone. But I think we are almost all max 125, which is going to be pivotable for important. I can't talk. It's going to be very important for moving forward here. So let's go right over here to this guy. And I think this is 2 different quests. Yeah, the mercenaries are down in the little town, and these guys give quests. Sorry, he doesn't want to give us it, so we have to come back and forth here. Welcome, Great Land, Test, Seed. So the keyword is seed. That's what all we have to say. Really? Guess he doesn't want to tell us. Test. Do I already have the quest? I do. Righteous Reforester Forest. Yeah, I already have it. I'm literally being attacked by a beetle. That is hilarious. I think I was grabbing these quests at some point in time to start this quest line, but I decided not to. All right, everybody has the quest. We're going to put campfire down here, I believe is the smart move for this zone. And then we're going to go ahead and speed. Make sure everybody's on follow. And get invis up. Now, this one is a lot of running around. In all honesty, I'm not going to lie. We're going to be going back and forth between here and here here and here. Literally the furthest parts on the zone from each other. So it's, you know, it's gonna be nice to have the mage because we can just run them, one of them somewhere, and do that, and then we can campfire back up there as we need to. Now, for the most part, there's like nothing in between these two places, so it's kind of a dead zone, really. It's literally pretty safe too, so. But we're gonna grab the mercenaries. Hopefully we can say all three to this one and grab them all at the same time. Try to knock all that out. And see how it goes. Actually, I think I'm going to switch my campfire down here now that I think about it. I'm trying to remember. I think this is the actual better place to have it. Alright, so can I say all three to you? No, I can't. Balance. Alright, let's do this all together here. XTAR 19. So aviac. Reduce. Fail. Balance. Pest control. Accept. I can't remember what the last one was. Balance. Ratlosians. 1 to 2. Excellent. All right, everybody got that one. It's much easier to do it that way. Now, yeah, autofill does not work. I moved an inch and they ran all the way around in circles. Now, can I get this quest early? No. Where's this other NPC? We need to talk to Provisioner. She's right here. Hail. Gather water from the south end of the river. All right. Gather, 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 gather. All right. So this one is an ambush. If we come down here, right, there's a river going right here, and right there is where we need to go. So that's where we're headed. Let's make sure I get everything off our cursor. Tracking. And there's no named up from this range. Now, how many are we going to get ambushed with? That is a different question. Sometimes these quests work really well, and they don't over ambush you, but you never know what is going to happen unless you've done it before. I can't remember this one. So as we get closer to this ambush point right over here by the water, I'm going to break follow, and I'll just take one character closer. And I think as we get water on each one, we'll get attacked. Tender stump. Oh. Alright, you know what we're doing? We're going to do a side track here. Let's track him. We're going to go kill that one because I don't want to kill that one ever again. Now we should be able to get right over here. Now hopefully we don't have to levitate to get up there. If I remember right, you can just walk up on this end. But we're going to kill the named because that's what I like to do. Plus it's like a free like 2% experience for my mage. All right, so just straightforward here, I think. You have to go up, I believe, but we might already be up. It's hard to tell. And there he is right there. Boom. I didn't see my boxes, and I was like, oh my gosh, did I just go start a fight without them being here? Alright, let's get... this guy is definitely taking up a lot of... absorbing a lot of damage. He must have a really high AC. Let's get you singing. Let's get some dots on this thing. There we go. DPS is climbing once again. Okay, who is Gekab? That's a shaman pet. Excellent. I can get a better range there. 755. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, we don't have the buff from the Outer Brood, so we're gonna definitely have a little less damage, but it is what it is. Let's spend those points. So we maxed out healing, we maxed out spell resistance. Now we should do this aggro one, I think. Oh, and that requires improved mana, so let's just buy all those. Let's throw some monk burn on here. Excellent. And 800k. I just feel like that's really low on this mob, but he must have like huge armor class, because I can't imagine. Alright, this is a tier 2 zone, so these are no trade. So these are going to go to Ketka. I'm never going to make those, and this, I'll send that to Ketka too. She doesn't have mercenary jewelry yet. And Voxel can have all that junk. Invis, Cellos, and back to the water. I always like to stop and kill the names. There's 1, 2 shiny scales. I think it's worth it every time. I mean, I got 1.7% experience for that one, so definitely nice. Hey, Anarchy, how are you doing this afternoon? Or this morning, I guess, still. What time is it? 9:40. All right, still the morning. Let's get down here. All right, now this should be close enough. I'm gonna break follow. I'm gonna walk down here to the water. I'm gonna grab the water. Oh, do I have to actually click this thing? No, I don't. Can I? All right. Hey, Cosmic Dragon. Wow, thank you very much. And thank you for the one the other day on that update video. I'd really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Good morning, Cornith. How are you? How do I know? Add. Yes. And I can't like it. I'm looking forward to the warrior and monk videos. Yeah, I'm as soon as I get max AA on the warrior, I'm gonna make it just so I can be done. I can be done with it. I don't know why that didn't work, but let's try that again. Thank you so much. There we go. I didn't get ambushed. I appreciate you, Cosmic Dragon. Thank you very much. Hey, Razman. A long time no see. Hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. All right, let's run everybody in here then. I could have swore there was an ambush for this, but it's like totally random how far you have to go out. Maybe you actually have to submerge yourself. There we go. Watch the mage be the one that gets ambushed here. That would be the total irony. There we go. And there we go. All right, so take down any Ralosians that interfere. I didn't get attacked by any Ralosians. Take the seed, so that's good, that's good. To kill 10 Ralosians. Alright, so take down. Alright, I think I can just kill any Ralosians for this, hopefully. Because I didn't get a single ambush out of that. Maybe they took it out because it was just killing people. Let's go down here. Alright, how do I delete messages? There's no way, no way to delete a message from clicking on this. That just doesn't even make sense. Alright, whatever. That is... Alright, we lost all our guys anyway. Alright, watching you box blows my mind. I struggle with my necro sometimes. It just takes practice, man. It just takes practice. I've spent a lot of time practicing. Like, it's been years, literal years of practicing, and I keep them as simple as possible. Like, it's as absolute simple as possible. Moving to multi-bind for everything really simplified the entire process significantly. If you saw any of my early boxing videos, literally I had keys for each character and it was a total mess. Now it is significantly better. Alright, let's kill this spider. Haven't played much Everquest lately, been lurking mostly, hoping something fun officially comes out sometime. Well, Razman, I have started a community with some other people here on Drenell, and we're trying to get people going and playing the game on live with with other people. You can have, obviously you can have boxes, but we're at what, 120 people, or no, well, 120 characters. I don't know how many of this like boxes or not, but it is definitely a process of getting people and helping people level and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that we've started doing. Blarp is kind of the organizer of all this, and I'm just a facilitator advertiser, if you will. But definitely a fun time to be had here. We're trying to get some people to 95 before the expansion, so they can group, or before Extra Life, I mean, so they can group with, you know, 125s and stuff like that. I've never looked into it. Can I box 2 accounts total on one PC with 2 monitors? Yes, you can. I have 4 monitors, all my characters. I use IS Boxer for Windows management. But it lets me just like click these and they're all on the second monitor here. I posted a screenshot of my layout on my Discord, kind of to show what it actually looks like and stuff like that. Yes, Shamus, I am on Drinell. I've recreated all my characters in the last 3 weeks here on Drinell. It has been a whirlwind of fun and excitement. See, maybe I'll join. I got the itch again, and I'm based on Wrath, but I could start over. Yeah, it's definitely so yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Cosmic. Let me see here. Bring this in. So currently, we're at $70,000, $73,000 of the 115,000 goal, which puts us right here at the 200% gains. At 85,000, there will be a 50% bonus to evolving items. I don't know if that bot still works. Let's see if it does. But at 85,000 donated, there will be a 50% bonus to evolving items. And then 100,000 and 115,000, those will go up more. I guess my bot does not work anymore. Let me, I don't even have Discord open. Maybe it's on Twitch. I have the bot. Let me see here. I don't know, neither of them seem to work. I gotta work on that. I'm extremely lazy, so it's kind of, let me open up Discord and I'll get you a link to that. Oh, Gage4Gaming, thank you very much for the subscription with Amazon Prime. I truly appreciate that, man. I really do. All right, let's do this. Let's copy, invite, and then edit invite link. Expire never. Max uses, no limit. Generate link. Copy. And then back in here. Love your work. Figured I'd give you my brain. I truly appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. And then that is the Discord in there, and then that is the Discord there. Apparently that bot does not work, and there we go. Lost the whole screen because the dumb pop-up thing there, but there we go. All right, that should be good. Minimize that. And back here. All right, so let's continue with this. But yeah, so we're doing that. The guild is Power Plow. I have my thing hidden right now, but Power Plow is the name of the guild, and it is a fun time so far for sure. Let's grab these 2 Ralosians. Are they counting? All right, they are counting. That was the issue I was having. I'm gonna break follow. I think that's what I had planned. I used to box Warrior, Beast Lord, Bard, Ranger, 2 mercs. Haven't played since Lorian's song though. Thanks. I'll give it this. Yeah, definitely. It's fun, right? The goal is to be able to have people group with each other and whatnot. However, obviously, if you box, you will be able to handle yourself a little bit better than other people. So. It just depends on your situation and what you how you want to play. But the goal is to help as many people as possible, leveling and playing and stuff like that, and getting other people that can group with each other and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun. See, Corinth, Battle Spire, for sure. Great time on Dronell. Moved from Tunar. I have my SK and my Beast Lord. Nice. You're in the guild, Corinth, aren't you? Trying to remember here. I think you're in Discord. I'm terrible with names, and that's just an obvious thing there. Yeah, you're in the guild. I remember your names. Yeah, right there. Excellent. Perfect. I'm terrible name. I sometimes I look at my kids and I'm like, what is your name? It's how bad my memory has become at this point in life. I'm like, what is your name? There we go. And I can remember all the dumb stuff about quests in every game I've ever played. Yeah, definitely. If you want to, just message either Hamrok or anybody in any of in PowerPlow, right? You can do like who all PowerPlow, and you should find somebody. But just depends. Yeah. But if you ask on Discord, on my Discord in the Everquest channel, you will probably get somebody that can help you quicker if you're having issues there. Because I do have a lot of AFK boxes in the guild for doing overseers. And I noticed somebody messaged one of them yesterday, and they weren't online when I got to when I actually looked at them again. I only look at them like every 6 to 12 hours. Alright, this should work for the time being. So what are we doing here? We need to kill Ralosians, so let's do that. These are easy now. Like, this is definitely... This was hard for my characters when I did this in Lorian's Song. But I'm not even really noticing it now with the Outer Brood gear, so that is really nice. Velocian Dark Sergeant. Is that a named? That is not a named. Looks like a name. Unless I'm totally dumb here. Drill Master. Oh, he's right there. He's a quest mob. Never mind. 2 AAs per. Not bad at all. That guy's like sitting down there with his dog. I feel bad now. I feel bad. I guess we're the baddies now. Alright, let's get the monk a little closer. Excellent. So let's see here, we're close on that one, which will then also take care of that one. We need to go kill, 5 Aviacs. I didn't even think about, I didn't even notice that one. So we got to go back over there. And we have to go plant this seed right there. So let's get these kills done, and then we should be fine there. Get a little bit more DPS. Something missing here. That thing had more hit points than I was expecting. Alright, snake, is that on the list? No, it is not. Let's grab this guy and his dog. And this should knock out that part of the quest, hopefully. Let's get slightly closer there. A skunk buck? What? Is that what a male skunk is called? I've never even thought about it. That is interesting. I've never thought about that. I only thought of buck as a term for deer. Alright, so we got the note. Did everybody get the note? Alright. Looks like everybody got it. That would suck. That would actually suck if they all didn't get it. Okay, let's get everybody here. Follow. And invis. So now we gotta go plant a tree up here. Which is right up here, I think. Oh, there's some spiders right there. I didn't know that. Oh, right here. This is where we plant the tree. Do I actually have to click the tree? Is that an actual object to click on? Oh, we just click it. All right. That makes it easy. We don't actually have to do anything there. Click, click. And it doesn't break invis. That's perfect. Oh, it's a it's like a elevator. That's funny. Let's see here. Cosmic Dragon. Always remember your work inspires and motivates others to come to Norath. Hell, it's even encouraging my family to play, and that is priceless. Oh, that is awesome. Thanks for saying that, Cosmic. I try to be as positive as I can about the game. So that is nice to hear. Hey, Oakland, how are you doing? There we go. Yeah, that's done. Bring that. Bring. Oh, thank you very much for becoming a member, Oak. Win. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, plant the seed. All right, that's done. Is that everybody though? Take. All right, excellent. Now we make the next run across the zone here, and we'll save the Ralosians for later. I believe we're going to be coming back and killing them in the next two quests. And then straight down this way. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Chill FX, XF. Thank you. All right, let's go down here. And we're almost there. Oh, we got a red name on. And Dale Mana. Alright, she's just an NPC. Never mind. I got excited there for a moment. Whenever I see a red name on tracking, I get excited. I hope it's something fun to kill. Alright, let's go over here. This is a raid guy from the inn. I just noticed that. Let's see here. He wants all that junk we just did. Alright, so we're gonna give him this, and that. And then hail him again, and he gives us another note. And we gotta take that to the captain back down there in the town. So I'm gonna wait. I was gonna campfire him and just like do them one by one, but then I realized like something might happen. And I might need somebody over here to fight one of these things that attack, like that beetle we got attacked when we first got in here, so. Hail. We'll just do them one by one and then campfire them. Water and sap. Thank you very much. Hail. And we get the note. And let's see here. Campfire. Note. Come on, take it. Packet of seeds and a bucket of water. Hand that over. Now the mage, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And then so take. Go right here. And this one. And water. Each character has different bags and it's all kind of confusing sometimes. All right, we got that. And now we go to the mage who's already over here and we're going to summon right here. So this is the dude we want. We're just going to summon directly to him. Oh crap. I didn't hail him on this one. All right, well, let me fix that real quick before we go forward. That was kind of dumb of me. That's the problem when you're running so many characters. I should have checked before I ran. I guess I turned it in and just campfire trying to save myself some time. Inadvertently wasted my time. But luckily it's a quick little jaunt between the two places, so. And it's relatively devoid of any kind of creatures except like some low level snakes and stuff. Stinky a doe. I mean, I guess a skunk could be a doe. I don't know. I hate this raid. Getting 51 people to move to pre-mapped spots without getting blown off a cliff was a nightmare to get all achievements. Oh man, that sounds like a lot of fun. And all right over here, all we got to do is hail him, and then we can turn right back around and run back because I did not. All right, wait, hold on. Take. All right, I'm just making sure before I mess this up any further. Hey, Cat Food, how you doing? How are you doing this morning? Let's keep going. We're doing Lorian's song progression. We just finished Hero Forge and all of that stuff. Now we are doing what is this zone called? Unkept Woods, and we are finishing, I believe, the first partisan quest right now, and we're working on finishing this one up. And we should be able to knock out the other two here pretty quick. This one I think is just a little longer, if I remember right, but I mean, I could be wrong. All right, well, save my time, do not save my time. All right, so the mage is going to turn this one in first because I'm already on her. Hand that over. Oh my god. Hail him. We got to go all the way back to him. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, at least we can take the mage and just drop her up there and bring everybody else up this way. Oh my god. Oh. It wouldn't be so bad if I had done it right the first time, right? And I didn't have to run back and forth twice now. But here we go. So we'll get this one knocked out, and then we should be able to keep going. I'm hoping to knock out next zone also today. That is my goal. I would really like to have as much of this progression done this week, so that I can evolve. This character doesn't have any, but evolve my my neck a few times during Extra Life. That's kind of the goal with that. After we finish Lorian's Song, we're gonna do Knights of Shadows, so there's a lot. There's a lot to do. And I'm probably going to be doing Hunter a lot of the time during Extra Life. That is kind of the focus I need, because I need the Outer Brew Hunter for all my, well, for Hamrok, right? It's like it's going to be like, kind of like my main character, I think, moving forward. And then these other guys will get it just by showing up, so they'll get some bags and stuff. And then I need to get Hunter of Lorian's Song for him also, and Hunter of Night of Shadows. So it's a lot of work there. But I'm going to do a Hunter raid, and then just invite everybody from the guild into the raid so they can get Hunter while I'm out there killing stuff all day long and whatnot. And I believe Blarp said he's going to jump in on that, and he's going to do stuff too. So we'll have two of us at max level going through and killing everything. Let's do that. Let's see here. How in the world do you stealth through wife aggro zone? My wife's asleep right now. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so she is asleep. And so I am safe at the moment. But once she wakes up, it becomes definitely a different world. All right, we finished that one. What is the next one here? And this one comes from Dagnar Butcher Block. All right, so it's this guy right here. Thread or sub. All right. Now, if you didn't know, this is Butcher Block Mountains, right? If you look at this zone, this is pretty much Butcher Block Mountains before the Caladam is built, I believe, because I think right about here or there is where Caladam kind of goes. I think that's kind of like how this is, but it's pretty neat. All right, hail him. Hail him. Quest, threat, or up to it. All right, up to it is the word. There we go. Sneak into the Rylosian ships and search for ore. Now we can do that one, I believe, 100% invis as long as the name is not up. So that'll be easy. Up to it. And then hail up to it. There we go. All right, let's double check before I run off. Sneak, 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 and sneak. All right, perfect. Let us head down to the coast here. That's good. All right, let's get invised. And we're off. Let's go straight this way and go down here. So now, if I'm not mistaken, we just need to get on the boat. So we'll need levitate to get on the boat. I believe you can click on something to get there, but I can't remember if that breaks invis or not. So we'll see. As long as the name's not up, we should be fine to just run over there one by one, grab the ore, and get off the boat. That way we don't have to sit there and fight stuff. Oh, there's some crates on the ground there too, so that'll work. We'll do these one by one. I think they did a great job with the Lorien Song expansion, combining lore and history and nostalgia boost for all the old new players. Yeah, definitely. I really like this expansion a lot. I kind of wish it was bigger. Like that's kind of like the thing I find is I really want more. You know, like I always want more than what I get. Now, I think if we sit right here. All right, let's do this here. Who has got a levitate that I did not block? Maybe the mage. Perfect levitation. All right, they all have levitation, I think. So let's do this with this guy first. Now there's no named up that I can see, so the boxes are right there. There's one. Oh wait, how many? All right, well, hold on. I think I messed that up. There we go. So we need son of a bitch. We need 3 ores, and they spawn on these boats, right? And you have to, like, I guess trigger that before you can actually loot them. So there's 2. Oh, look at that. It gave me credit for the one I had already looted when I picked that one up. Sweet. And then we can come over here to this boat. Right up here, and then just kind of look around. If I'm not mistaken, they all have fixed spawn points for the ore. Like there's one right there. Excellent. Now we're gonna have to kill a lot of ogres and stuff because we're gonna need what does it say there? Warblades. We're gonna need 8 warblades per character, so that's gonna be a little tedious. So let's Celos and Viz. Where's he? Let's get rid of offs. Let's get rid of that. All right. Now on to Voxel. Unfortunately, that one hasn't respawned, but we can grab this one. There should be one. I'm trying to remember. I did this. I've done this so many times that it's not as fun as I would like it to be anymore. But there's one over here. Let's grab that one. And there's one right here. Now, I think there's one that spawns back here somewhere, but is there another boat? Yeah, maybe it's this boat. One spawns back here. Yeah, there it is. All right, now we can run this guy over here. It's just a little tedious right now, but once we get everybody their 3 ores, we can just go ham on killing all of these guys over here. So let's drop that, and now we're on this one. Now this ore respawn, perfect. So we grab this ore, come up here, and I think this one is respawn, so we're kind of good there. They're spawning fast enough that we should be able to knock this out. There it is. There's this one. And I don't know why this character is not almost max 125. I'm kind of irritated why she's 25% away when everybody else is max. That's kind of weird. All right, let's get Ketka over here. All right, she's got that checked off now. I don't think there's one. I don't have lighting on her settings, so it's kind of dark. Let's go over here to this boat, I guess. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. And then one more ore, which is this one. Excellent. We can run her back over here. Yes. And she's 117, so that's a good level. That means I got at least a level and 34% for her today. Let's drop Lev. And we just have the Bard left. Perfect. So let's run over here, get the boat. Should be able to run back over here, grab this one. Grab this one. And then I think we can go with this first boat here. It's going to be the best option. All right. Wasn't that fantastic? All right, so let's drop levitate on you and levitate on you. And now we can just take care of business. So let's kill these bats over here. Like, I know it's like seems unrelated to what we're doing, but we need to kill 8 bats to finish this mercenary quest. So if I see bats, I might as well just kill them right now. And they're marked relatively weak, so easy. No, I think there's some more right here. I guess not. Come on down, Dark Blade. Now, I don't remember how many swords these things drop at a time. Hopefully it is a number greater than 1. Because if not, it's going to not be fun. There we go. All right, we're getting 3. All right, let's that's 8. So let's just kind of hold off on divvying those out to try to maximize our drop rates. I think we should get about 3 per kill, so every well, I guess we can hand these out. We just round robin them, I guess. Yeah, let's just do that so I don't forget. So that's Eva and Voxel got those. Let's kill some battle wargs here. There we go. 56. Increase the minimum kick damage? Why not? Why not? Sting of the Wasp? Why not? Ancestral Guard? Why not? I stopped doing Rabid Bear for some reason. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was like the illusion was blocking my characters and I couldn't see if they were attacking or not. I think that's what it was. And there doesn't seem to be a way to block the bear illusion for that one. Point Break 22. It's going good, pretty good for me. How are you good? How are you doing? Lucian Swiftblade. Alright, so the wargs don't drop the swords, so that's fine. But we're going to finish the invasive species, killing the Ralosians there. We're going to finish that mercenary real quick. There we go, and looks like we are getting some trait skill materials. Perfect. Send that one to Soldatna and just keep going here. Get this bruiser. Now, what is next? So we're gonna finish these mercenaries. We're gonna finish this quest. We should be almost done, in all honesty. And then whatever this one here is, we're gonna knock that out. And then we just need to go to Moors of Knock, and I believe that one's pretty quick. So we'll try to knock that one out today, if not tomorrow. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? 10:30? Yeah, we got time. Solana Ketka. But that is the path. We're going to try to knock out Lorien Song this week, which looks like we're definitely going to knock it out today or tomorrow. And then we'll start Nights of Shadows. I think that's it. Night of Shadows. And we'll knock that one out. I think we still have to go back and do missions in that one too. I've only done the door one. Trying to get cloaks, and so we'll knock all those out. I don't even think I've ever done any of them beyond doing I think once with Blarp when he was showing me how to do them all. Ooh, these guys are actually hitting me pretty hard, these bruisers. Oof. Now that could just be that I've lost like a buff in the time we're here, but let me check. Yeah, we're at 696 hit points, so we might have lost Brels. Yeah, look, oh, we still got Brels, so I think Shaman here is failing her job. Overwhelming growth. Where does that put us? 740. Not too bad. Not too bad. See here. Not bad. Just playing some Everquest and checking out my stream. Well, thank you very much. I am playing on Drunel. What server do you play on? Point Break 22. See, I think we're back to the start. Not that it really matters. I'll grind them out no matter what. Alright, let's get this guy slowed. There we go. Alright. Just double checking what is going on with that monk. Didn't look like he was swinging. You're on Teak. Nice. Teak is a great server. I have a 60 necromancer monk there and some other characters, but I mostly played those. See here, Night of Shadows was fun. So I've never done anything in Night of Shadows other than the bare minimum to like unlock that door mission. So I'm actually kind of excited for that because I haven't done any of those. I know I can get a there's a few clickies you can get from there, like the collectible finding clicky and then the new poison life leech clicky too. So I'm kind of excited to do those and kind of go through that stuff. So definitely I cannot wait for that. Yeah, the spirit drinkers, that's it. Thanks, C Woody. So I'm excited for that when we get there. I'm just kind of doing them, and I'm doing them from the most experience to the least amount of experience. I'm already like, I already have my neck ready to evolve, and my cloak looks like it's all ready to evolve, and my ring is about to evolve again in 2%. So I'm kind of stoked on getting all that stuff knocked out and finished. Oh, that's not fun there. All right, I'm gonna flash of anger because this is these little goblins. I don't know what it is. They hit harder than anything else in the game. Let's get that slowed. Theoretically, come on, slow. Reciprocal shield, brace for impact. All right, well, Shaman failed the slow there. We're fine. Helps to get the monk in the right position. We'll do Devastating Assault. Destructive Force. He's gonna cleave is really what we're doing. We're setting up a big cleave hit here. With that and heal. Ooh, we flatlined while we were there. Alright, that's not good. Resplendent Glory. Who are we at here? Let's do Soldano. Let's pop Bravery just in case. What does that put us at? 26k. That's just enough, I think. You'll definitely start up some new characters on Juno. Oh, welcome. Just hit me up and I'll get you a guild invite and you can join us. And whatnot. Let's throw in Tenacity. Why not? Alright, boxing a Paladin, Ranger, and a Shaman. Nice. Is Teak still True Box, or is it Relaxed True Box now? I'm not 100% sure how all that flows on the TLPs. Okay. Alright, why are you not singing? Let's get a mod rod out for you since you have no mana. She's still wearing level 100 gear. I haven't put any effort into her gear other than whatever I think is dropped in the Zendikar mission I threw at her. I'm not gonna gear her until 120. I might even not even gear her at 120. I might wait till 125. Alright, and then Hamrok can have those. Excellent. What do we got here? Let's do Tenacity, right? Yeah, that's the big heal and increases our health, right? 800,000 hit points. Perfect. And then we'll start back over there with that. And that should have completed Viva, right? Yeah, so she's done. So we're just going to go through here. I'm using IS Boxer to key repeat my keys between my characters. Alright. And then through there. And I don't know why you're like zoomed in. Did you flatline or something? This is kind of weird. All right. Yeah, so I totally understand that. We like on Journal, we were actually trying to create a community where we don't need to box. I box in videos just because it's easier for me, but outside of that, I try to group with other people a lot more and stuff like that. But definitely something we're trying to create here on that. Now I can't say that you. What the hell? All right, everybody fell in the water. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. Let's just summon everybody to me. IS Boxer is not against the terms of service. Here, let me pull up a screenshot. So this is from Discord on the channel for Everquest, right? These are two devs, and they fixed it so that IS Boxer works. So, definitely not against the terms of service. Now, if they do what World of Warcraft did, where they get rid of key repeating multi-boxing, obviously the way I'm doing it would not be a thing, but I honestly do not see them doing that and at all. I think that would be very detrimental to the game. Yeah. Like, yeah. The it would be very detrimental, I think, because of that would probably mess with a lot more than what they're doing. But once TLPs go from I believe it's TrueBox to Relax TrueBox, ISBoxer starts working. It does not work beforehand because they actively block it, but they unblock it at a certain point. Like if you try to log on to like a TLP with ISBoxer going, you usually get disconnected. That's what happened to me when I accidentally had it running because I forgot that I was playing with ISBoxer. But I like running ISBoxer just for the full screen window issues that go away with it. So it works pretty well for me. And I've been doing this I've been making videos for over 5 years. And I have not gotten banned or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, another guy I play with, he does alt tabbing, and he has no fun, no problems doing that. So, you know, do it however you want. I mean, I don't, control how that works for you, but I just don't like alt tabbing. I'm lazy. See what handful of seeds, greeted. Yeah, I have a few videos on how to set it all up and stuff like that. I have a video on how I do true boxing too, with some low cost PCs from Amazon. Definitely how I used to true box like 12 characters on I think it was Oakwind or Yellowknack, one of the two. I can't remember which one. And it was quite a thing. Quite a thing. But I prefer live. It's just you run out of content so fast on TOPs that it's just kind of boring after a while. Unless you like grinding the same thing over and over again. But I like seeing the new stuff, personally. I have no idea where we're at. So let's see here. You're done. You're done. Ketka is next. So let's do. Can we do this? Give 2 to Ketka. And then Soldotna. Soldotna's done too. Alright, so I just need 1 more blade and we're done. If I didn't screw those up and give 3 of them to one guy, I think we would have been better off there. Let's see here. So about up this way, I think. Try not to like. I'm trying to stay within range so I don't pull like 3 of these things because they do hit kind of hard now that I'm looking at it. Flash of Anger. Slowed. Let's do Armor of Relosian Runes. And should be fine there. Bard is singing. Monk is swinging. Everything is jolly. 3 box on 3 monitor. Yeah. Now let's just send these to you. And we should be done. Return, 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 and return. All right. Let's see here. What do we need to turn these in? Back up to there. Let's invis. Let's just run up there. I don't think I want to call a hero to their other camp and then run up. Oh, wait. All right, well, let's kill this. This finishes that mercenary. Then we don't have to think about these guys anymore. Excellent. All right, so I'll have to do a AA check. I think we're close with this one. And then once we finish this one, we just come back down here and grab that quest. And I think should go pretty quick. Oh wait, Gren Rustblade. We spawned a named. Alright, let's go back down here. Never mind. Squirrel. Now, this is going to be one of the guys we killed over here, I think. Let's see if we can find him without aggroing him beforehand. There he is right there. All right. Break follow. Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd he go? There he is. He's just like a little guy just running around. All right. Slow. Flash. Monk and Bard are in play. And we're good to go. Excellent. And let's see here. Warlord's Bravery. Pop another point into that. It's not up. Warlord's Fury. What's Resurgence do? I can forget. It's just a big heal. All right. Let's do Infusion, since Spire, and we can do Heal again. And we'll save anything on the Bard. She doesn't have enough stamina to really do anything at the moment. And we're at 696. Ooh, looks like we lost growth. Pop that back on there real quick. Like you can see here, right? We're getting hit for what, 62,000, 62,000, 64,000, 50,000. So these are, you know, pretty big hits. We're gonna pop Warlord's Resolve, which pops here. So generates some hatred, but it takes down 80% of the damage that exceeds 45,000 damage. So those big 60,000 hits get kind of reduced a little bit, which is lovely. And then Reciprocal Shield does a whole lot of stuff. Reduces damage we take from all sources, increases our hit points, and I can see there, like, absorbs 30% of incoming dot damage, maximum hit points by 25%, gives us a 800,000 rune, and all kinds of other stuff. Very nice spell. Excellent. All right, so we got a signet here. Let's grab that. Let's leave that on the corpse. Let's leave that on the corpse. We got the Violet Edged Rose, which drops in the mission, so it's... I think everybody has it. See, Hamrok, Voxel, Viva, Soldatna, and Ketka. Ketka didn't have it. All right, perfect. And Invis, let's roll greed on that. I guess you already rolling greed on that too. Let's get out of here. Very nice. That's 2 named so far today in this zone. We got 2 of them in Lorien's Inn before I started recording. And I don't think we got anything in Heroes Forge, so not too bad. And I don't have any of those names, so that'll likely be, you know, something we can not have to need later on. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm taking the long way so I can kill the 5 aviacs real quick and collect the 5 feathers while we're down here. And then once we have the 5 feathers, let's grab these. There's going to be 2 guys, right? Yep. We might theoretically also spawn this thing. These things are hitting like little trucks. Jeez. What are they hitting for? Oh my god. I'm missing something. Doesn't look like it. I feel like I'm missing something though. I don't know what. Alright, this is going to take a little while. So 2 to you. We need 5 each. If they drop 2 each, that is going to take a little while. Come on. Second, my phone is blowing up. What is going on here? What? Hold on. This is a weird scam. I don't know. It's dance school services saying they want my gate code. That's just so weird. Let's see here. Let's give that to Viva. That's a weird. That is an absolute weird spam. I don't know. Can't even think about what that would possibly be. Unless the words on whatever AI translate didn't actually translate the right words. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. That is actually, I might have to deal with that real quick. It's not. I don't think that is dance school services. That's Dan's pool service. All right, let me go figure that one out real quick. I'll have to AFK. Let's just send that to you. Yeah, move these guys like somewhere safe. I'll be right back in just a moment. All right, I'm back. It was my pool cleaner. I don't know. It's something. They always change. Like 3 weeks ago, the guy stopped showing up, and then I call about it, and they send somebody else out, and they tell me the other guy got fired, and it like happens every other month. It's kind of weird, but just how it is, I guess. All right, what do we miss here? It's really motivating. You're working on a community on Journal that doesn't require boxing. Boxing burns me out too fast. Yeah. I've had some 100 heroics. I may go ahead and make a tune on Journal. My brother still has other characters there. It doesn't play any much. Yeah, definitely. Now, when I say no, don't need boxing, right? You can probably get a group with somebody and stuff like that. But if you've played this game at high level, right? If you want to get stuff done on your own, boxing is almost required. So just something to kind of keep in mind there, right? Like I'm working on replacing my bard here with my monk to make my group smaller so that I can pull in other people and stuff like that. But it can, it's all variable, right? What people are doing, who's available and stuff like that, right? So I don't want people to get the wrong impression. All right, let's get aura on you. We're good to go. So we were working on the feathers, so we're gonna get that done and stuff. But more than welcome to join up and try it out and see. If you start at 100, you're definitely easy. It's definitely easier to get a group. I can when I'm adding people in and stuff, I can definitely replace a mercenary with a player because I'm usually paying more attention when I'm not streaming. So as I've been practicing that power leveling with a 115 paladin I just made and stuff like that for the 85 to 95 group of people. So it's all variable, right? Like, can't say one thing and it's not 100% true when it comes to this, but definitely other people have boxes. They play with people and stuff like that. So if you have 6 boxes, I would not expect to group with anybody, right? If you have one character, it definitely should be easier to get into a group with somebody. And you should get... Alright, so I need one more. I would assume everybody else is close to that. Oh my gosh, that was dumb. These things hit hard. I don't know what it is, but can we get this slowed? Let's pop shield and resolve. Alright, they're slow. Brace for impact. Let's make sure we negate all the damage here that we possibly can. Let's pop on the monk, run behind. Devastating assault. Oh jeez, that thing just melted. Let's grab that before it eats my monk. What we do as soon as a new expansion comes out is our fellowship goes dark to everyone and we grind out levels and achievements before the raid starts. Yeah, that's kind of how Blarp does it and whatnot. So definitely I only really care about, leveling one character, so it's all about getting all that done. But I wouldn't be able to make videos if I didn't have boxes, I'll tell you that. Just to be able to get things done. Alright, let's see here. Let's give this one manage Hamrok 1. Voxel has none. Oh, let's see. So Voxel gets 2. Voxel gets 2. All right. Why is Voxel not looting these? 1. All right. Voxel has a mark as never. Oh shit. All right. Voxel. Voxel and Voxel. He's 5. All right, Viva needs 1. Give. And Ketka needs more than... She needs 2 more. All right, that... What are you at? You're at 3. All right, so that works. Most new raids have requirements to meet before you can have a chance to win. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see here. Let's do 3, I guess. 2. Somehow that guy didn't want to play. All right, let's turn ourselves slightly, so I think we're not getting attacked from behind. Let's rampage these guys. Let's do that. Let's get that off our cursor. All right, so Keka needed 2, and you need 3. All right, that should be everything we need to wrap this one up. And then we turn those in, and we finish the mercenary, we finish the second partisan, and all is good in the world here. Let's send this one to Ketka. That should finish hers. Yes. And that's... Gotta make sure my phone... Check my notifications. Oh, yeah. So my pool was like green, right? Like that was the whole ordeal of this whole situation. So I'm paying for pool service. No one showed up for 3 weeks. And turns out they fired the guy because he wasn't doing it for everybody. And it's just a little weird. Like it happens more often than not. All right, that can go to Soldatna. And that can roll. But I'm about to probably take over the pool service myself and do it. I am cutting expenses even more than what I have. Oh my god, someone else is calling me. I have no idea who that number is. It's a different number before. I don't want to deal with this right now. And then that can go to Soldana also. Perfect. Alright, where are we at? So let's run over to the town, turn these in. Yeah, it definitely is. It is definitely rough work. I've been trying to do stuff in my yard for 3 years now. I am I live in Texas and it's just so hot during the summer. You can't really do anything, and then it just never really gets cool enough. At least for me, I can't process the heat very well. All right, let's get that in. Let's go this way. And then straight this way. This will knock out the mercenary, and then I don't know what the last quest is. Is there anything on the map that we haven't done? It might have to do with this Dark Sergeant, maybe. Maybe that's what that's going to end up doing. Alright, right over here. So this goes to the Boyer right there. Turn that in, and mercenary done. see. Oh no, I would never. I would never ask anybody to do that. It hasn't stopped me from making videos. I'll tell you that. That's I make videos in lieu of doing anything else, pretty much. There we go. And one more. Right. Perfect. Now we got to run to the other end of the map and go to turn that into up there. Let's invis up and get that done. Straight up here now. I don't think we can auto run this, can we? There's no angle that I can find that is, well, maybe if we, right there. All right, so that should work. Let's go here to this one, Unkept Woods. Kind of want to pre-look at what this next quest is real quick. Quest. Gift of Fish. Oh, geez. Head to Southern River. Defend yourself. Oh, there's the ambush. All right, get the signet. Jeweler's glass. Kill 3 Ralosian leaders. All right, so that's a little bit of work. Hey, Blarp, how's it going this morning? Let's see here, right over here, I think is where he was. Yeah, that's Caladam. And our friend totally ran past him. All right, he wants the 10 swords. And he wants the 3 ore. There you go. And he gave me 2 swords back. Hail him. We need a thick tree branch. Or Christy. Nice. We're... Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. There they are. I was like, did he have these marked on no also, and I just didn't even notice it the whole time? We're fine. We gotta go kill trees now, though. Hell. Come on. There we go. Grab that one. Hell. Alright. Thick tree branch. And let's do this one. Hell, and thick tree branch. Let's see here. Now, same thing. Give that over and hail him again. All right, so thick tree branch, thick tree branch, thick tree branch. All right, finally all on the same page. Let's go do that real quick. So, invis. I'm assuming we just go kill trees. Like, honestly, I don't think there's anything else we would get that from. I'm gonna double check though, because defeat Trents. All right, so perfect. All right, through here. And zoom out one more. All right, we'll just run back down to that spot we ran to run up on top to kill him this morning. And we should be good to go. Hopefully this is like every single, you know, we get 5 on a drop, right? 5 for a kill. I'm in Unkempt Woods doing the partisan quest, and I gotta kill a tree for a thick Trent branch on Trent Hill. Treant Hill. And we need 5 of those lovely pieces of wood, and then we'll see where it takes us after that. All right, why can't we? Why? What the hell is that? Why can we not? There we go. That is weird. But all right. Now we should be in the spot, right? Wait, we're not in the spot. There's a deer. There's a grower, not a shower. Excellent. And bard song. I'm surprised you would have us come kill these trees, in all honesty. Like a wood elf or whatever up there. Alright, so we got 3 of them. So we can split this up. 1 to you. 1 to you. And 1 to you. Alright, so hopefully the next one drops 3. Obviously not a whole lot of them up here. There we go. Oh. I lost everybody. Alright. What kind of nonsense is that? What did I lose you on? Oh my god, where are they? I mean, luckily, like, I don't die to these things instantly, but where are my guys? Alright, they're right here. Like, why are they over here? Auto follow. Failures. Should just make a video of me failing auto follow constantly. Luckily, no one died. The bard is nowhere to be seen, though. Alright, there's 3 more. So we can break that up. And 1 to Ketka. And 1 to me. And that should be everybody. Return. Turn. No, that's not actually. Oh, there's a deer here too. Alright. Let me double check here. You have a stick. You have a stick. Alright, who is this? Alright, let's go this way. You have a stick. You have a stick. You have a stick. And you have one also. Perfect. Alright. Let's jump off the edge here. And we should be straight this way. Oh, that hurts. There we go. And through the here in the woods. Should be able to turn this in, and I didn't see how many more steps there are to this, but I think we're like making crappy weapons. I think this is what I think this is what this quest was. We're making crappy weapons to give to the Ralosians, I think. I think that's what it was. Maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe that's a different quest. And roll right up here. And turn this in. All right, gave us a toolbox. What? All right, open that up. Okay. All right, so we need to go take this weapon and test it down in the city. So let's do this. Come on. Give, and then what is that? Bag 5. And then just pop those in there, click combine. Turn that into there. Do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combine like that. Turn this one in here. Give bag 4. 2, 3, and 4. Combine. Where'd my bag go? And there it is. Give. And like that, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combine. I don't know why he just doesn't give us the thing pre-combined. I don't know. It seems like a tedious step for no reason. But here we are. I mean, he's given us everything to combine it. Why not just do it? All right, so we need a test. And my campfire is already down there. I'm going to save a run, theoretically. Maybe not this time. Who knows? Summon everybody else down here. All right, over here is an enchanted dummy. We need to swing the sword at this, so that's not it right here. Oh, this is not even, you don't even have to put it on. All right. So we just click it. Three times. Actually, we should probably multi-box this with everybody and just do this with these timer delays, right? Excellent. All right, and then one more for you. It breaks. We have to take it back up there. And where's that one? All right, yours is broken. All right, let's move you back. Yours is broken. Let's move you back. Yours is broken. Move you back. Just so I don't mess this up and I know who is done. All right, everybody's done. So let's invis. And I'm just going to run the mage so I don't have to worry about auto follow. And we are off. So this is excellent. Now I can put this earring on the mercenary. Not that she can use it yet, but in the future, just to free up a bag slot. I'm almost certain this is going to finish this quest. And then the last one is a little bit more involved, I believe. Oh, we got another phone call. All right, I don't know what that one is. Let me see here. I need to replace that camera. All right, over here. Block. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn yours in. But you complete the quest. All right. Now we can go like this. Good morning, Jay Peters. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. Ready to watch the live stream later, late to the party. Oh yeah, it's we started out this morning in Heroes Forge. We did the mercenary and partisan there, and we are. Let's see here. We're doing Unkept Woods, and I think, yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Turn this one in. And we just run through these guys one by one. And then we go down to the south again to get the next quest. You're done, you're done, you're done. You're done. Actually, why do you not? There you go. It's like, why don't you have tracking up? All right, and right here. Excellent. And we got 105 AAs. That means we got something special to buy here. Let's go with Shield Topple. Why not? And everybody is done there. So let's invis and run back down to the next quest guy, who's literally where we just were. This quest, this zone is like ping pong all around. It is definitely, and I ran without my boxes. Definitely a lot of running around. You ready? Come on. Let's go back here. And let me double check. You spent, ooh, you still have 40 left. Yeah, let's get that. I gotta spend them. It's, I can't help it. Dragon's Balance, why not? Sting of the Wasp, why not? And straight shot down here. Now, where is this guy? Where is he? I want to get this knocked out. Where on earth is he? I thought he was right in their tent, but he's in this tent. There we go. All right, hail, supplies, errand, get one. All right, get one is the word we want here. So XTAR 19, say get one. Head to the southern river and get a fish. I think that's pretty much what it says to do. Now this is the one with the ambush. It's not marked on the map, but there is an ambush in this. They're all blended together, so should be fine here. Yeah, that's looking good. And make a little turn here so we're up around that corner. Now, hopefully this is like a one ambush for the group, not everybody gets pretty much gangbanged, but we should be fine. I should be able to get closer here. Like, I don't want to fight all these birds at the same time. So if we come down here. All right, let me try this. Just walk down here. Head. Read this. And prepare to fish. All right, I'm not putting a fishing pole on. Is that like what you want me to do? Oh my gosh, really? It really requires me to put a fishing pole on and give me a fish. All right. All right, so that's luckily I have a fishing pole on me, right? Like hilarious, but at least it lets me control like the fight a little bit. There we go. All right. Loot a mysterious signet. So everybody gets one of these. This is probably gonna break something. Now that I think about it, doing this. All right. Everybody has a signet. Let's walk over here. Where's your fishing pole? All right. All right, we did get attacked. All right. Hey, you have a fishing pole. Of course you all have fishing poles. I fish non-stop. There we go, another fishing pole and a fish. Hopefully that fish can't be eaten. You don't have a fishing pole. What a slacker. Luckily my bard has like 1,000,000 fishing poles, so we can give you a fishing pole. There you go. Congratulations. Welcome to the fishing party later on today. You will be fishing non-stop for the rest of your life. There we go. Fishing pole. Fishing pole. And then the bard actually needs to do the same thing. I'm assuming there's a trigger time, right? Like it's not going to tell me to get another one until then, right? I mean, not another attacker until a certain cooldown has been met, which is probably nice. Okay, so that's good. Let's get you guys on follow here. And invisible because we're running through these guys, and off we go. Through here now. Not 100% sure which ones we're gonna have to kill because it says we got to kill leadership and we got to kill just normal ones. So I'm not sure what qualifies as Ralosian leadership, but I mean that can't just go. I can't melt, so I don't think we have too much to worry about. Let's see here. I see in the EQ forums that there's a workaround for getting Valia's unyielding bravery and spirit drinkers if you don't if you have it done on one character. Is that true? I have not done those quests yet, so I'm not 100% sure. What does the workaround entail? I would assume if somebody's posting something, it's probably works. Probably some kind of workaround. But I'm not 100% sure. But I'll probably be doing those quests after Extra Life for sure. Alright, so he wants the fish. Take the fish, buddy. And then check in with him. Hail him. Situation. Ralosian. Signet. Magnifying. Alright. Study. So what? Do I need to put this on or something? No. Oh, it just, you gotta click it multiple times. All right. Oh, we gotta click it 5 times. All right. All right. Let's start this on everybody here. Let's give him the fish, and then hail. Situation. Ralosian. Signet. Magnifying glass, pop that in there. All right, click that on you. Click that on you. Go to this one. Where's the fish? Give him the fish. Magnifying glass. Hail. Situation. Which one gives me the trigger here? Signet. Magnifying glass. There we go. Go. Now he wants the magnifying glass and the signet. Discuss it with him. Show. All right, now we got the kill part. So that's good. Go, and then where is it? Let's see here. We fully finished 100% of Lorian's song for Tangen's Bank and his Bard last night. Need 1 zone left for the Woman's Shadow Knight and Hero Mission. All 3 fully achieved finally. Nice. Nice. Oh gosh. Where am I at? I'm on you. Let's hand this one in. Situation, Ralosian, Signet, magnifying glass. All right. Click that. Turn the fish in. Give hail. Situation, Ralosian, Signet, magnifying glass, click. And you still have to click. What about you? You still have another click to go. There, I think it works better when they're all ready. And hopefully you guys are not on follow anymore, so you're good. So you're good now. Let's turn these into him. Like so. And then you need one more click. And then you need to turn that in. Oh, we gotta hail him. We gotta make sure we do that. I don't think I did that on the last guy at all. So, all right, you got the kill part. You need to go back here and talk about that. We don't want to do that again where we run off and Everybody's not synchronized, so a little bit of extra work here. All right, you're good. It's a way to zone. Dragon, somebody has access. Open the doorway for you to dark light. Interesting. All right, let's move this here so we can actually see where it's at. All right, now we just need to switch these two and click these, and they're gonna be good. Come on. And that is done. We then turn these both in. Give that. Hail. Faith. Show that. Both. Go. Bring you back here. And one last click for the bard. And then we can turn these in. And then I think, what was the word here? Both. It skipped right to the end. And we're good. All right, now we need to go kill 3 Ralosian leaders and 10 Ralosians. Definitely some overlap there, but I don't think we would have been, need to wait around for that. Let me double check. This is called the Gift of Fish. Double checking EQ resource, see where this goes. So we do that, we come back, and then we go to the tunnels, and then we come back. All right, jeez. All right, where are we at here? All right, let's go start going here. All right, so the gist of this is we go from here to here, kill some stuff, come back here, go here, come back here, go here. it's an ordeal, but definitely not gonna be that bad. We should get like 20 to 30 AAs just from doing this. I think that's about how much we're getting per kill here, like 1 to 2, I think, per kill. So it's not too bad. Just need to get over there and knock this out real quick. Now, we are currently missing a lot of buffs, so I'm going to rebuff. I think we just lost focus, which is surprising. In all honesty, that's pretty surprising. We lost focus, we lost damage shield. Looks like we lost Brells, so I got to relog my Paladin back on later and get Brells. I like having the extra hit points as I run around, but definitely interesting. All right, let's, where are we at here? On the coast, so we just need to go up a little bit more. Very refreshing. My only caffeine for the day is that Monster Energy. Otherwise, I can't sleep. And slightly closer. All right. Let's get focus. Let's get damage shield. Aura's good. Let's make sure to clicky this junk just to make sure it's all good. Aura's good. The pet's missing some buffs, but I don't think it matters. I'm not really concerned. I don't think these pets are doing much damage right now. All right, let's start our adventure in the pillaging of the Ralosians and my people. Now, something I noticed, I am a ogre worshipping Kazakh Thule, and I don't really like that. So I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what I did wrong. I must have not paid. I wasn't paying attention when I created them, I think, and I kind of feel terrible for that. I'm not. I'm not even worshiping the correct deity to be an ogre. Though I have been. I've been thinking about actually turning him into a gnome, so I don't have to shrink every time I zone. It's kind of annoying. Like literally, I kind of hate it. My FV one's a gnome, and I like that I'm just good to go without having to do anything. Definitely, definitely something I'm thinking about right now. Is that, or maybe Ixar, since I don't think you can change religion with a race change. I think anyway. I don't know. Maybe you can. I think Ixar would kind of be more on theme for my other two characters. I think Ixar is probably the min-max choice too, because you get the extra AC, and at this point stun doesn't matter since we're immune to stun anyway. Yeah, about 1 per kill, I guess. Alright, we'll just go through them all. Look at this bard. Just doing stupid bard things, running off in the corner. Like, I think early on someone was like, how does it work so well? It doesn't. Even with 60 FPS, it doesn't. 100% of the time. There we go. Oh, these ones, this is gonna be a rough pull right here. Flash. Slow. Alright, what are we looking at? Alright, perfect. Oh, you know what? I haven't done that in a while. I wish those were permanent buffs. Beads of family. Alright. Oh, should probably mark those as a roll. Excellent. Alright. Now, I think there was a Dark Sergeant that we were like, I was curious about, but he's not an actual name, so to figure out where he was. Let's see here. It says he's right there. Now, I think he is what is considered leadership. Like the Dark Sergeant and the War Sergeant. I believe those are all what is considered leadership. So we'll try to knock those out as soon as we can. Alright, now let's make our way right over here. There's an artillerist. Dark Blade. Tactician, or just tab through everything here. I don't see one. Oakwind. Is it worth using a level 100 character thing before Extra Life? I've kind of got the hang of my character. I got the one with the row expansion. What level are you right now, Oakwind? You are 27. I mean, it's truly, I would say, up to you. In all honesty. Oh, that's a Death Sergeant, not a Dark Sergeant. Truly up to you. If you are 95 plus, you can group with somebody that's, you know, 125, which will aid in your leveling. If you think you can get to 95 before my mind, before Extra Life next Tuesday, it could be, you know, very possible you could skip that and whatnot. So it just depends. I know Blarp was talking about doing more power leveling, but you'd have to ask him what his plans are for that. I know I if you got to 85, I could definitely help. But I don't have the setup he has at the lower levels for that, which, you know, I could probably, you know, try to get something set up, but I'm just not there with what the masterful pulling that he has for you know, pretty much doing it in a few levels. So it's definitely your choice, but I would you know, you're not losing anything by, you know, going to 100. I'll tell you that. You're saving yourself a lot of time. There we go. I mean, so I did a video on 100, a level 100 Ranger, just based on what I could figure out in the, you know, making the video, right? Those 100 heroic videos were just me, you know, intuitively trying to figure out how to play them. And it's not too bad, right? The Ranger is a ranged class at, you know, 100 plus, so you're going to be able to pretty much just auto fire, and, you know, your bow is going to do a lot of the work, I think, plus some dots and maybe some nukes. There's obviously more to it, but intuitively, I think what you're doing now would translate. You know, it's going to be less melee, more range at that point with auto fire, and that's slash auto fire if you haven't already started using that. So definitely that would be intuitively how they would play, but I mean, it's definitely different. And I have not played a Ranger at 125 to know 100% what it would be. And I think I've only grouped with like one other Ranger, and I'm trying to think of how they played at the high level, but I can't really remember at the moment. Now, here's one thing you could do, right? So if you delete a heroic character, you get back the token to make the heroic character. So if you wanted to make a second character just to test it out, to see what it would be like, you will, it'll give you like, you know, everything, you know, all the stuff, right, that you get as a heroic character. You can test it out and see, oh, yeah, this makes sense, and stuff like that. And then you just delete that character. Make sure you give the platinum and stuff to your shared bank, or just parcel it to your other character. And then just log on the other one after you delete it. And you should be able to just recreate it, right? And like heroic boost your real character. And you'll get everything back except for the platinum and the bail tokens. So yeah. See, I've been doing that for years. 85 heroic cleric, just keep remaking for the 100% res. That's smart. That is pretty smart. But if you want to test drive it out, right, that would be your, like, the easiest way to do it. And then, like, just make sure you parcel the bail marks, these right here, to your other character, and it'll give you 25,000 platinum. And I think that's it. I think that's the only thing you have to do. Use the same name. It'll, yeah, definitely use the same name. You'll get the same layout. So definitely, test that out beforehand, because you'd have to delete your character to get that token back. Alright, our DPS is going up a little bit. Nice. Finally putting enough AAs and everything. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I do this all the time, is I check these, because I've been sitting at 250 AA on this bard. I don't know how long. And I totally forget all about it. And we gotta spend points. What about the shaman? Yeah, she's at 200 too. Look at this. Yeah. Check Dragon Horde and make sure nothing's in your bank too. Like, just in case you throw something in there. Where am I at on this? I think this is where I was going. Let's do Relational Gift. Still have 90 points left. Let's get rid of Rabid Bear. That's done. And Mastery of the Past. Why not? Not that I cast any of those spells at all. Alright, perfect. We need more leaders. So that's the bottleneck right now. Let's go back. I don't really want to go on the boat because that's going to be tedious to get them all on the boat. We might just be killing that same Death Sergeant guy over and over again. There's a Dark Sergeant there. Alright, the Dark Sergeant spawns in that tent, so I think we can pull that one out. Let's do that. Let's invis. And where the hell are we? This way. And the Death Sergeant should respawn soon. Alright, so those are Ralessian Raiders. Our Ralessian Raider. There's the Dark Sergeant. Alright, so let's actually do this properly here. Let's move everybody here. Break follow. We're gonna pull this militant right here, because we're gonna try to like eliminate all the ads we possibly can before we pull this. I think I can, blow enough cooldowns to not die, but I don't really want to die at this point in the video or the stream. I guess I gotta get used to saying that. Alright, let's grab this guy. And we're good. Probably just sit here and pull the death guy when he respawns in like 10 minutes. Probably gonna be the smartest thing we can do. That'll give us both of those, and then we do a little runny run. I mean, that's gonna be a rough pull right there, in all honesty. Battle Warg, that should be just 2, yep. These dogs hit a little hard now. I don't know what it is, but the Ralosian dogs and the Ralosian boars, they just seem to hit like trucks throughout all levels of the game. I don't know what it is. Alright, let's do Devastating Assault, Infusion of Thunder, and Heal of Zangali. And we're good. And that one's down. Get this one. Let's go ahead and slow this one. I thought I hit AoE slow, but I guess I did not. You right there. Gotta make sure you attack from behind. Excellent. Warlord's Grass, let's grab that. Yeah. Okay, so that looks like we got this doorway clear. Looks like we might get two. Oh, we're fine. Let's get him slowed. Let's get the Bard on the back. Monk on the back. Got a bunch of dots on us. That's not good. Yeah, it looks like slow did not land. And I don't have moroseness. Whatever the hell it's called. Got cursed. Or double cursed. What the hell? Blight. Jeez. Alright, that's not fun. Alright. One second. Flash. I guess my wife woke up. She let the dogs out, I think. Alright. And there we go. Now, I think he's up, so right over here, there he is. Perfect, grab him. Bring him on down. Avoid that terrible pull there. Grab that. And right there. And he's slowed. Let's see here. Where is that one? And then we get double dots on there. I was going to add, yeah, that's what I was going to do. Damage over time. Fenrir's Curse. That's got a long reuse there. Excellent. If you want to join us, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's probably the best answer from LARP right there. Starting with a 100 heroic is the best way to start. Let's see here. That's that. Now we need to go check on him again, which we can just go like this. Call hero. So just make sure I'm not dumb here. All right, we're good. Everybody's here now. I didn't actually put this campfire in the right spot. So where the hell is he? Right here. Hail him. All right, now we got to go to the Dwarven Tunnels. And we're going this way. No, you won't miss anything with a heroic, honestly. The only thing you miss out on is going to lower level zones that may or may not be a peak of interest to you. And in all honesty, you can always go back with other characters, and you can always go back with personas and stuff like that, so you don't miss anything. So it's all really whatever Peace, 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 and peace. All right, we're all good there. Now I'm going to run everybody up here. We got to go to this peace offering right here in the cave, which I believe is the original starting of Caladam, but I could be wrong there. Got a heroic 85 necro. Don't know what to do. Sweet commercial. I have no idea what the ads are. I truly don't. Like I click the let YouTube handle it button and let the Twitch handle it button. I have no idea. Well, Twitch shows me when they're gonna air. I don't know. I don't think YouTube does. Okay. Yeah, Twitch says there's an ad in 6 minutes. So, all right, we're in a stinky what? Caldem's built on stinky skunks. What? That's the wrong hole. Right through here, right? There's a hole there. And we're right all the way down. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Yes, there we go. And let's summon everybody up here. Excellent. Now we should just be able to click this offering. All right, so we just need to click this with everybody here. Click. Click. And there is like a countdown timer for it to activate. All right, we need to go back down, go back down. All right, everybody's good. So now let's re-invis and run back. And we start the run again. All right, lovely run. You know, it's a nice forest. You're running through it, you know. Not too bad. Is this a boat? Like, I'm just like thinking about this. There's like a boat? Or no, it's a giant tree. Okay, it's a giant tree that fell down. Wow, that is a tree. Could you imagine if we had trees like that? That would be a sight to see. All right, straight down here, and everybody's good to go. Let's go that way. Down here. And I'm just going to run straight to the guy so we don't have to look for him every time. And we'll just pop him like right here. Going at you. All right, target him. Xtar 19. Hail. Oh my god, did I not do it on this guy? Son of a... All right. Son of a bitch. All right, you run up there. Like, what do you? Okay, all right. So you guys have to go all the way. All right. Oh my god. All right. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I need to go back down there. I have my campfire up. If I bring the mage, let's bring the mage up there. And then I can, yeah, campfire down there, and then I'll call a hero him back up. Oh my god, I did it again. I thought I clicked it on everybody. You're not getting a lot of experience from this, are you? All right. Follow. All right, so I will do the peace offering, and then I will call a hero everybody else up to the other guy, and then they will campfire. All right, that'll be something. Oh shit! He like instantly killed her because she wasn't invis. All right. It is just falling apart right now. Falling apart. Let's run up here. And turn this in. All right, so I'm gonna click no because I don't know where that's gonna put her at. Where are they at? They're right over here. No, they're not right over there. All right, do that again, please. Luckily, I have the mercenary up. Yes. All right. You can just invis yourself and sit. All right, now onto the warrior. Now there should be a cave like right here. And we can just run down, click that. And I'll call hero everybody else up here. All right, that's done. All right, let's get her pet made. Well, that like does its little timer thing. Let's do that. And let's see here. Let's do single target call heroes, so I don't mess up him. All right, you're good. Now we can campfire. All right, and then hail him. I think we just group call hero everybody now. All right, jeez. Oh man. All right, so now we can X target 19, hail this guy, and that should be it. Partisan of Unkept Woods. Oh my gosh. Everybody's done with that. Now that was 9% experience for the level 117. Oh man, that's not that great. All right, but yeah, it's done. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it for the day. I'm getting hungry for lunch. It's been almost 4 hours, so that's kind of the plan. I gotta go pick up my kid after school, so I gotta get ready for all that and whatnot here in a few hours, but definitely got a lot done. We finished 2 quest zones today, and we have, I think, 2 more to go. Yeah, we have Moors of Knock left, and we have Temrus Falls, and I hate Temrus Falls. We're going to do that one last, but we'll do Moors of Knock and probably Temrus Falls, or part of Temrus Falls tomorrow. See where we end up, but that is the plan. So thank you very much to everybody who subscribed today, followed today. Thank you, Cosmic. You are just awesome. And thank you to everyone else today. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please have a fantastic day and stay safe out there.